Hello there, I'm Big Alias, and I'm recording a commentary while I export another commentary, because, this channel is all about getting stuff off of my chest, and, what happens in the day, and what I think about, and what I contemplate and consider, and then I throw it onto this microphone like a big, gloopy 90s game show on CBBC. If you know what the CBBC is, then you're British. I mean, there's no more to it. I think it's actually still going, so that's not not that big a deal. But what happened today was that I'm a huge J Aubrey fan. I love J Aubrey. I think he's awesome. Some great videos. He did some great videos on Elon Musk and Adam Ross and Sneeko and all these awful human beings, and they are fantastic videos. Some of the best video essays out there, I think. And what a tremendous editor, by the way. This whole video is just going to be me sucking J Aubrey's dick. But, dude, I'll do it, because he is a fantastic editor. But he did a video, his most recent video was on someone called Ruby Frankie, who is just the most despicable human being. A family vlogger. Okay, I'm not a huge family vlogger fan. As a matter of fact, I hate family vloggers with a burning passion. But that's not something that we're going to get into today, because that, I think, deserves its whole own video. I can't abide them. I think they're some of the worst human beings alive. So he did a video on this one who did the typical family vlogger thing of being absolutely disgusting, and actually ended up in jail because of awful parenting. And I really started thinking about that video, and then when I came home, I went on, I think it was Twitter, which is Twitter, by the way, and I saw a video of this Karen who was at a McDonald's and smushed this burger onto the table and started swearing and cursing and getting angry at the employees because they put too much ketchup in her burger. When she asked for extra ketchup, which is just phenomenal. And there was a clip into Splice where she said, "Hey, thanks guys, this video was sent to my boss and now I've been fired." And it got me thinking about these Karen people. I mean, look, this is a little bit late to the scene, but Karens, fortunately, are the gift who keep giving, and they just don't go away, which is terrible in terms of living, but, pretty good in terms of content creation. But it did get me thinking about this dumb bitch, because she genuinely doesn't understand the way that she is behaving is incorrect. And I think this is a personality archetype with a lot of people. And clearly she doesn't, because what's so crazy to this person is that her immediate response is to blame the internet for sending this clip to her boss and having her fired, which happened. It did happen. We did that. Well, I didn't. I wish I had. But the internet did that, and then she was fired. But the video wasn't AI, it wasn't fake, it wasn't CGI, it was something that happened. You were fired for the way that you behaved outside of work. I mean, that's it. It's causality. You're facing the consequences of your actions, and you genuinely think that your actions are so fine and acceptable that despite the fact that, this was sent to your boss, that you should be okay. But you're also accepting that it was your actions that led to this, and the blindness, because of course you're accepting that it's your actions that led to this, because you are accepting that your boss was sent a video of you doing this, and then you were fired, but then you're blaming the internet. Who are you blaming? But I think there's this multi-pronged situation where they just don't get it, and they don't take any time to sort of rationalize and analyze how they should be behaving, and what the consequences of their actions would be, and what that would lead on to, and what the path beyond that would be. And none of that is taken into consideration. All that happens is just immediate. It's just immediate, and it happens, and there's no more consideration to it as to what will happen afterwards, or what should happen before, or what should lead on, or what should lead off. None of that. It's just in the moment thinking, but it's gross, negligible, awful in the moment thinking. And obviously this leads back to this horrible Ruby Frankie character who just assumed at all times that she was correct, no matter what multifaceted situation she was in, where she could be wrong and was wrong, and because of this and because of that, and the causality leads here, there, and everywhere. No, because she is correct. That's the beginning standpoint. It's like someone, looking for ghosts. If they assume that there are going to be ghosts there, then every noise is going to be a ghost. If someone goes into a house expecting it to be dirty, every speck of dust is going to be a speck of gross dirt. But this root opinion I find so fascinating, because the root opinion, the very foundation there is I'm correct. And there is nothing I can do beyond this point to not be correct. And I find that so interesting. And I find the link from that to other sort of, creating a foundation and then thinking around it, environments, quite interesting too. But this one is just the most fascinating to me. There's a lot more I want to say about this, but obviously I'm doing these little bite-sized commentaries, so we're going to get more into this in the future. I'm definitely going to talk about family vloggers in the future, and potentially this bitch again and what she did, because it was genuinely horrific, absolutely disgusting. But yes, that's just some little thoughts in the evening while I look at some awesome Dead Space remake footage. So I guess I'll see everyone later.